Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. In today's video, going to be looking at my first thoughts and initial impressions of Granblue Fantasy Relink. I had an idea after playing Metaphor Fantasio, and it turned into doing these types of videos. I thought it would be fun to share and say about my initial experience with games I hadn't played before. First up, a little warning, I know barely anything about Granblue Fantasy. All I know is it's a 2D fighting game, and an anime. That's pretty much it. So I went into this game not knowing much of the previous lore or content. When first going into this game, I was expecting a hack and slash style game with nice visuals, some standard gameplay, kind of like when Fire Emblem and Legend of Zelda got warrior style games. I was severely mistaken on how much this game had to offer from the first time playing it. The graphics look stunning, the towns are large and colourful, and battles are done on either these large scale maps or big battles that kept me engaged. This had a lot more going on and care put into it than I was expecting. I said before that towns were these large places, and it's true. It made me want to go and explore and find these little parts of the towns, details, or finding chests as well. Also, a thing I kinda love is that just going around these towns, the characters interact and talk with each other in moments like this.
My, what a magnificent castle.
Calling it huge would be an insult. Bet you could spot that thing from the next Skydom over.
It's been a fixture of this city since time immemorial. After all these years, I still get emotional when I look at it.
There are these glowing points as well that give either materials or logs for the archives. In the towns, there is a smithy where you can strengthen weapons by either leveling them up, imbuing them with these shards to replace effects, or able to forge different ones that seem to appear as you progress further in the game. There is a quest counter as well that lets you go out and do a specific objective with these smaller objectives as well for more rewards. You can do these with people online or do it on your own with your own chosen party members. There is also the shop, the Knick-Knack Shack. This allows you to trade in certain coins or materials for other materials. It seems to refresh every mission or couple of missions. There is also the crewmate cards which you use here as well, and this is how you recruit the optional party members. These are earned by doing quest rewards or by playing story member. By the way, each party member, or also recruitable party member, is fully voiced, and I love seeing their recruit cutscene as well, because each one is different in terms of animation and what they do.
Did you wait long, Captain? I accept your service.
Next is the combat in the game. As mentioned before, battles either take place on these large maps that are either more linear or more wide for exploration. For boss battles that take place in these large circular arena type areas, every character has a normal attack, a special button, or a charge attack, 4 skill slots, block, dodge, jump, and so on, but all the characters work a bit differently. The main character, for example, is built as a Jack/Jill of all trades, having offensive skills, buffs, debuffs, some healing, and so on. The main character's mechanic is to build up a thing called Arts level. From doing this, the higher the Arts level, going to a maximum of 4, the stronger the skills are. After using a skill, the Arts level will disappear after a short while, leaving you to build them up again. Io is your mage type character. Her mechanic is to build up these lights around her for her special charge. She builds up these lights by either fully charging her normal attack or by using offensive spells. When you have all 3 lights, you can charge up her special attack to reach the 4th power up on her. But a way that makes it flow a bit better is when you charge up her normal attack and then go into her special charge, it charges it up a lot quicker. I'm using charge a lot, sorry. But it basically makes the bar fill up a lot quicker. Namaya is like a samurai archetype. Her special button makes her swap between 2 fighting styles. Her mechanic is related to these butterflies she builds up. The more butterflies she has, the more damage and stronger her skills are. Her 2 styles are these fast swing style that gets butterflies from finishing combos, and the other is a slower, stronger style that you can charge up for a wide AoE slash and a second smaller slash in front of her. She gains butterflies this way by fully charging it up. In the same way as Io, she has a mechanic that allows her to flow or combo more. In her heavier style, as you normal attack, then hold it afterwards, her AoE charges up faster, depending on where in the combo it is. If you get off all 3 hits of her normal combo, then charge up the AoE, it charges up very quickly. Each character also has a Sky Burst art, which are the character's ultimates. A really cool thing is when you use them, or when an ally uses them, you can chain them together, and depending on how many you chain, between 2 to 4, you'll get an extra attack. One really cool thing is when a character uses their Sky Burst art, the others also gain some of their bar as well, allowing for chains to happen like this.
This ground shall be your time! Return to the abyss! Amaya!
Nowhere to hide. Butterfly effect. Moonrise! Leo! Yep, I'm here! Yep, here goes! Watch out! Shine as one! Promise square!
Boss fights work as these large battles in circular arena areas. The boss has lots of HP and can take a while to beat. They use these big attacks, AoEs across the field, attack patterns, and have stages where they either change or go into this mode called Overdrive, which makes them stronger for a time. It felt like I was in a Final Fantasy XIV raid boss. One thing I want to note is the AI controlled allies feel really polished here. They will attack and do their best, but will also heal each other when needed, use their mechanics in battle, and when you reach 0 HP, you don't die instantly. Instead, you go into this thing called critical mode that has this bar slowly lowering, which is for the overall amount of time allowed in critical mode. You can mash the down button to pick yourself back up, or if there are any allies near you, they will come over and pick you up faster. I have to say, overall, the combat has felt like a lot of work has gone into it and is very fun. Hey there, Breeze from the future of making this video here. So after I finished making the video, I went back and played more of the game. I was actually really stunned at the next part that happened. The boss fights that happened and the area, the desert area to be more precise. It has this travel mechanic using these wind element things, and also the boss fight. It was very amazing. This game continues to blow me away with what it tries to do, and I was so surprised at the fact that while you're playing as an optional character, at moments in the story they actually talk.
What is rock and stone against an unbreakable will?
You had this huge boss battle, using mechanics that are from this area, you actually had to climb up it, and you had this small animation part where it uses the optional character.
No way!
You weren't fried alive, but things haven't gotten any better.
Put everything into the next attack! It's all or nothing!
I am amazed by how much this game is willing to put in. Overall, the game is fun. There is a lot of stuff I didn't mention, like getting side quests from people in the towns, but also from the quest characters, these little story parts where the characters narrate about their past and how they joined the crew and so on. And the best part is they're all fully voiced as well.
I had exchanged my freedom for the greater good. Quietly, I repeated a promise I made long ago. Henceforth, I shall endeavor to combat adversity, so much as I can, for as long as I live.
My future. Initially, I thought they were lost and had come to ask for directions. I was only half correct. They were seeking guidance, but not out of the woods. They wanted to learn martial arts from me.
I'm really enjoying the story, even with no prior knowledge. I haven't said anything about the story to try and avoid any spoilers, plus I'm only a few chapters into the game, so I feel it still has a lot more to go. This has been fun to make. I'm glad I got the time to do this and make this type of video as well. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!